Yo. How we doing today? We doing good? Play a little night driving, because we night drafted. We're feeling good. Feeling real good. First shot at the big old prize. We're going to take it down tonight, potentially. You never know. You never know. Checking my DFTK lineups real quick. Make sure everybody's still playing. Checking the NBA lineups for tonight. Phoenix was never. They have not updated. The game starts at 1:30. Put a banner out here. We'll say banner draft at 8:30. 8:30. Putting the kid down to bed tonight was a tough one. He was a little tough on me. Put my VODs done. Public save. Go to my channel. Go live. Hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the share button. Blake, I need the puppy draft because I can't afford the BBM. I don't blame you, man. 5 BBMs is the same as one puppy, or 5 puppies is the same as one BBM. I do not blame you. This shit is getting expensive. I'm probably gonna take out a couple, somebody out of the bank for this. I'm good right now, but I'm gonna have to take some out for sure. I probably won't even do too many puppies, to be honest. I'll probably do the smaller dollar amounts on DraftKings and smaller amounts on DraftKings and why am I drawing a blank on what I'm trying to say? And the BBM and the big dog is what I'm doing on what's up good. Hold up. Gotta log into my PayPal to throw some money in here. Takes a second. 75. 3 drafts this week. It ain't cheap. Deposit successful. Head to lobby. Alrighty, hands up. Did you do any BBMs, Blake? And do you plan on doing at least one to have your chips in a basket? By the way, I've been coming so close to winning the 50K, the 100K over on NBA. I've been like 5-10 points, which is like a bucket or a rebound. I've nailed the captain. I just can't seem to take it down. I'm not playing it tonight. Didn't really have a chance to study it. I think the single entry is more about the showdowns are so much easier. It's just like a little puzzle. The way I look at it, it's like I want to fit the big guys up top, and I want to get one of the guys that's on the bottom, or not at the bottom, but right below the top tier. Get one of those guys that plays a decent amount of playing time, that gets a bunch of rebounds, more of a rebound specialist than he is a point scorer. That way, if he does have a few extra points that day, he's gonna blow up. And Kevin Looney for the Golden State Warriors. He will always be my captain for those things. Kevin, I don't know. It's Kevin Looney. I don't know. It's Looney. His last name. Dude's a stud. Share this on Twitter. We have 2 minutes, so let's just share the screen. Presents. Oh no, I edited that shit the other day. Fuck. Okay, we'll go with this one. Presents. Share screen. My dumbass put a deposit limit 50 days ago. Oh no. Gotta wait 40 days till I can deposit a good bit of money. Stinks. I somehow did the same thing last year, and I was a little nervous I wasn't going to be able to max out because I couldn't deposit anymore. And I guess I had touched it or something, and it just like stays that way. I'd put like a monthly deposit like limit on it, and I didn't realize I did. So I put everything unlimited on Underdog. So I don't really play Underdog other stuff because I'm kind of ass. All right, we got 1 minute till we do the draft. Anybody that's jumping in, go ahead and jump in. And Blake, you said you're not, so I'm not gonna be that sensitive. I don't want you to bet more than you can achieve. That'd be no bueno. Let's see here. 3 million to fucking first. What they really should do is like 2 million, like $1 million, 500K, 7. You know what I'm saying? Like I get that they want to up it a little bit more than they did the year before, but it is what it is. Enter. Waiting for 8 more people. Next year will be my year. This year is your year. I would love for this to be my year again. I would happily take that. I need it. I want to build we want to build like a whole big part of like an extra part of our house. So that's what this year's going to. I should be able to get to at least 25 in before I change my limit. That's good. Barbell season is among us. Yeah, I'm not. I got 5. This is my 5th one, so I guess I can't say I'm not barbelling, but I'm gonna do it 3 days a week. I'm gonna kind of coast, and then come July, every day, whatever the like equivalent is, I'll probably do that. So at the end of July, I'm done, and I can focus solely on DraftKings. I might do 1 or 2 in DraftKings during July, but the main focus from now to the end of July will be Underdog. That way I don't really tinker too much. I think I did that too much last year. I was kind of doing a little bit of each. And I think I should just do mainly Underdog. And then once I've completed my Underdog, BBM4, switch over to DraftKings and then hit DraftKings. But definitely. What's up, Michael? It's good to see you again. Take down this banner. Is the music guys good or is it too loud? Let me know. I've been struggling talking, and I feel like at least having the music, going might help me continue to talk. I was watched a little bit of the draft one I did the other day, and it's like when I didn't have anybody there, I completely zoned out and I wasn't doing very well talking to the chat, which there wasn't much, but like I couldn't focus. All right, what we got here? We got pick 7. So I've had the 6, 7, and the 10. I think all those been my picks so far. I'm hoping that maybe Cup falls this far. These are my rankings, by the way. I'm going to update them probably every 2 to 3 days. So if you come back on Wednesday, they're a little bit different. It's just how I feel. I pretty much, since I did this the other day, I've been like kind of auto drafting in a sense. I know I need to adjust some players. It just wasn't perfect. Let's see here. Oh, you want 11? All right, let's get it. How's your off season going? It was busy, man. It was very, very busy. Doing pretty good so far. I've got a good feeling about my big board teams, but I'm sure everyone else does too. Well, I do feel good about my big board teams at the running back position. I had 60% Najee and like 70% Chase Brown, and he went to a good spot. So I feel good about those players. My quarterbacks are hit or miss. I didn't do as many this year. I'm kind of taking it slow. Where I'm still doing a whole bunch. I'm maxing out BBM4, maxing out DK Millie, but we don't know about the rest. Kind of thing. We'll go with what the flow is. 111. I haven't had too many drafts yet, so I don't know how everybody drafts. I get a good player here no matter what. Oh, I think that's a terrible pick. Personally, I don't think JT should get a bump up. But maybe I'm wrong. You know, I'm going to try something. I'm going to leave the board up, and I'm going to draft on my phone and see if we can draft on the phone. And that way you guys can keep a look at the board. I can do the draft on my phone. I don't know how that works, but we'll try it. Got 111. So you got a couple picks here that you can go with. Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams. Ooh, okay. You're kind of in that weird running back range, so you can take a running back. Or you can take Garrett Wilson, ASB. I don't know which way I'd go. I think I'd probably go Bijan, I guess. He's just like a for sure player. As long as he doesn't get hurt, obviously that's for every player. He's like secured a bunch of touches. Hey, Saquon could technically sit out. As long as this guy doesn't double tap wide receiver, you should be able to get one of the top tier receivers too. That's even great. Personally, I'm not on the Cowboys bandwagon this year, passing bandwagon. Not to say that they can't have an explosion, but I see that being a dip this year because they want to be safer with the ball, which means they're going to run the ball more intermediate. So you could go double RB and not have to worry about it later, or you can go Garrett Wilson, ASB. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. And you're going to get them on prime time, so you know they could easily have Week 17 primetime game. I know it's not going to last to me. Damn it. I was like, I want ASB so bad. Yeah, we'll take Saquon here. Or yeah, we'll take Saquon here. I've been drafting a bunch. Well, in the big board, I was drafting a bunch of Daniel Jones. I'm curious if I'll continue to draft Daniel Jones. I love ASB, but an underdog. I don't think he has enough TD upside. Well, I think if he had TD upside last year, but he got like down at the 1 last year, which is why Jamal Williams blew up. So I think unless he has another Calvin Johnson type year where he finishes at the 1 again, I mean, I guess I see your point. It's just and he got hurt during the middle of the season. Which he could easily get hurt again, obviously, but who knows? I was in Spike Week's. I wasn't in it, but I was watching the Spike Week draft on Discord. Discord's not for me, man. It's like small, and then if I bring it up, you couldn't see the chat. I think we're safe to say we're gonna be on Twitch and YouTube. Oh boy, CMC, Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard. What up, Brandon? Yo. I think the Lions love the RB room and RB heavy philosophy. They remind me of the poor man Seattle. Yeah, I definitely see that. All right, so do we go Justin Fields? In the process, nah, not really. It's gonna be the same kind of feels last year. Still taking Najee, no Brandon. Okay, so I don't have the process is the same. It's like take the players you like at a certain spot and smash them. So last year I loved Najee. Obviously I was wrong. I took the biggest hit of everybody, you know what I mean? And I still love Najee. I still think he just had that weird linear fracture. What is that fracture called? Liz Frank fracture at the beginning of the season. I think that pampered him because you could tell at the end of the season he was picking it up. He was starting to become more involved in the offense. Like, I don't know. I think that hurt him. So I'm still big on my priors. I think it's just going to be. And for this year, the regular season, I'm going to focus a little bit on week 17, but I'm not going to draft solely for week 17 just because you have to get one of 16, and then into the finals. Michael K back up on the board. Michael Kaya. Calvin, that's a good pick. You probably get Trevor in the 5th, 6th. Surprised the quarterbacks are falling this far. So I guess my thought process is not focus solely on week 17. In fact, maybe we start looking at like certain matchups week to week basis, like our favorite matchup in week 1, our favorite matchup in week 2, our favorite matchup in week 3, and maybe try to get little combinations of those types of players. Like we go through when the schedule comes out, maybe we go through those people who are looking at solely those people are just doing week 17. They're not looking at the regular season prizes, which if you get 10, you're getting 2,500 back, and you're probably getting to the playoffs. Not that this is a return on your investment game, but as we know it, sometimes it takes some bullshit. It's some bullshit pods to get to the finals, and that's all you need to get there. It's like just complete luck. And that's how I feel about it. Like, God damn it, they took fucking Big Mike. We're gonna go with Christian here. I'm not gonna ruin somebody's Tanner Broad's big stack. Oh, someone. What? Wow, he goes 3 running backs and a quarterback. Whatever floats that guy's boat. I like it. If those guys you like smash, then your advancement would be awesome, insane. Not only would if the guys I like, right, smash. They're gonna I'm gonna get so much money from in this particular contest in the regular season. Say like a bunch of my dudes smash, and I'm on the leaderboard, and you get 10 in the top 10,000, you're 2,500. If you get 50, advance like what I did the previous year, or I advanced 75. I advanced a lot more than 75, but 75 out of 150. And you smashed all those players. I can't imagine how much money I would have made in DraftKings had that, like, they had this kind of pay structure. I think it pays more for the people who make big stands for the regular season. Where am I going to go here? Tight end screaming at me. Oh boy, George Kittle goes off the board. I don't have much Washington yet. But next on my board is Kyle Pitts. His ADP is 59, but I have him at, I don't know the numbers off my head, but a few before that. Let's see here. Trevor Lawrence, good pick. Which rookies do you like right now? Oh, dude, I've been all over the Chase Brown hype before the draft, and well, technically there wasn't really much hype, but for me, but like that's who I was hyping up this year. I love the receivers. I think they're getting shit because they're smaller, but we're in a small wide receiver league now. That's just what it is. Until we get more big receivers. So I'm big on Addison having single coverage on the right side. I think he's going to, if he doesn't smash at the beginning of the year, he's going to be perfect for the playoffs, right? Bijan, love Bijan. I was actually pretty light on him because I didn't know where he was going to go. I was pretty light on him. I should have been heavier. The classic rookies, and nobody's talking about this guy, and it's okay. But Ronnie Bell did get drafted, and I was big on him going into the scouting combine and whatnot, and he ran well. So I was pretty excited that he did well. I'm a Seahawks fan. I'm so loving JSN and Charbonnet. Yeah, JSN was a really good draft pickup, and it fell into their pocket. I don't know how they fell that far, but taking that cornerback first, it's like, well, we probably could have gotten the best defensive tackle or whatever, but you get the best cornerback potentially in the draft, and then you kind of you're running long at the tooth at wide receiver and losing Marquise Goodwin to free agency, and it's like he falls right into your lap. It's like, well, this is perfect. So you get the best receiver alongside DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, plus Noah Fant running this, tight end. You got two stud running backs now. Woo. I wasn't on Geno Smith, but it's like, how's that offense bad? You know what I mean? They did a good job. They might have to be in a shootout every week kind of thing. Oh, I'm on the clock. There we go. Got a good old reliable Gabe. I also don't think I was wrong about all these players. I think I just I ran bad last year. 53% Gibbs and 53 Abaconda are my big board flag stands. I've been fading Breeze all thus far, but I'm doubling down on Izzy post draft. Breece Hall. Yeah, I didn't touch Hall. I had like 1 or 2 shares, but like I don't know. That whole ACL tear coming back for it the next year, it does prove. I know that he's young and he's supposedly going to be healthy, but it's like they're not perfect. The next year, like I would love to draft Javonte Williams if I knew he's going to be, himself towards the end of the year, but he's not. And you have to have a really secure running back room to have like these hurt guys. I think that Chase Browning landing spot is pretty sweet though, right? Right. Like he has to beat out Chris Evans and maybe not even Joe Mixon. Like I don't know. I think he's pretty good, and the dude runs hard. He's like Isaiah Pacheco, but his knees don't go as high. There's something about Isaiah Pacheco that just looks like it doesn't look normal. I guess I don't know. Which is fine. Like everybody runs differently, but the way that guy runs it's super hard, but it's like weird. Isaiah Pacheco looks like a normal person running. He's just running full speed right into his line, or makes one cut and he's like, blows up right up the field. I love him. He can catch the ball. He's a one cut runner. You're not going to lose 5-10 yards out from the backfield. You're going to, at probably bare minimum, you're going to run right to the. You're going to lose at the worst like 1 yard, which we'll take. Alrighty. Daniel Jones falls to me here. 3 picks past ADP. I have my quarterback with my running back. I think Darren Waller fell off the board. Yeah, he did. Okay. And nobody, there wasn't like a big guy that got drafted for the Giants. So, and Isaiah Hodgins, I feel like is not as good as Colin Johnson. So I always have an 18th round secured pick if I want it to be. What are you guys' thoughts on Trey Lance? My brain cannot figure out, is he going to be with the team? Is he going to be the backup? Is he going to be the Tennessee Titans quarterback? Is he coming? Where's that guy going? Is he going to the Vikings? Like, that'd be nice. Dennis, what's going on, my guy? How we doing tonight, guys? How we doing? I didn't feel like anybody really had a bad draft, really. Either. And Najee got a fucking huge tight end in front of him and a big-ass lineman. So they only helped Najee's case this year. I hear other people fudding him, and I'm like, fine, fud him. Don't take him. I'll take all the Najee shares, baby. I really want Trey Lance to start and give him a chance. I agree, man. One game in the rain, and then like 3 plays in, he fucking tears his like ankle. Like, come on, give the guy a real shot. Like he doesn't deserve it, but like in the preseason games, like he flashed. You know what I mean? Like you saw the big playability with him. I think he doesn't deserve a chance, but if you don't give him the opportunity, then you got a Geno Smith on your hands where he's going to go somewhere else eventually and ball out. Okay, so I got a bunch of running backs next to my board. So we're going to go with Samaje. I have one pick right behind him with Charbonnet, as we were talking about. Probably follow around with the wide receiver on the come around. I've only done one draft so far. The patience, Dennis. The patience. Easy fade for me on Lance. He's not worth it given the risk. Now combined with the best ball format where he's very unlikely to burn me for not hitting the draft button, I'm sleeping easy. Yeah, that seems nice. That seems really nice. He felt like 180 yesterday, and I was like, how do I not take him here? So I have is it a Jalen Hurts too? Oh, and my fourth draft I was doing the day it popped up. I fell asleep. At the last 5 picks. I was like, oh shit. But thankfully I did my ranking, so it kind of gave me who I wanted. So see, 8th round Jameson Williams is too early. It's too early for that, in my opinion. Who did he draft? CD Debo, Jax. I mean, I guess he's kind of said it. He's just like not going to use him for a few weeks. I don't know. Maybe I'm a boomer and I should take a questionable receiver that high. I wasn't going to go Zay Flowers there. I was thinking like 100 to 115, like somewhere in that range. Somewhere near the 10th round. Somewhere around this pick. Like, I feel like the previous round was a little bit early. Don't you think? Like 85, this just seems early. But get you guys if you like you guys, you know what I mean? Who are we going to go with? We're going to get our second quarterback here. This will probably be my most combined players. It's going to be Jared Goff with Daniel Jones. And though they drafted him and Hooker, he's no threat to him. I probably should have waited for Matt Stafford, but it is what it is. How far down is he? He's down there pretty far. Okay. So we have Daniel Jones, fairly unstacked. Jared Goof. And my builds so far have been 3-5-7-3, I think it is, or 3-6-7-2. Like, it's been a combination of those. So no, I took Jameson in the draft in round 100 for Detroit stack, but it feels wrong drafting him. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I think anything before 100, it just seems early for a player that's not going to play at least the first, I think it was 6 games, right? Like, I don't know. That seems like a lot. Because not only has he not been proven, like, in the season, like, when he played, he wasn't, like, this 40-point scorer, 20-point scorer. He was a big play kind of guy, That, not saying he can't do that, but it's just, like, you're taking a chance on a high upside guy. But he's, like, going, what was that? How many picks past Gabe? 6 picks past Gabe Davis. And they provide the same floor, same upside, in my opinion. Seems kind of wild to me. All right, we're going to take out running back off our board. I think we're good at running back now. How many do we have? I think I have enough. Yeah. Once I hit Chase Brown, I really don't typically want another running back. I did a bunch of drafts with Scorpion. Are you in here, Scorpion? I feel like I did a bunch with you last year. I didn't read after you got Trevor. I've been kind of on my own shit. Dallas Goddard is always a good pick. David Montgomery. That's a weird tandem, but he should have the full workload to start off with, Jahan Dotson, Khalil Herbert. That's an iffy one, but that could be a fucking huge pick if it's the right running back there. Zay Flowers, Russell Wilson. That's good. I think Russ is on a comeback this year. He's not going to be QB1, but he's going to definitely be a way better QB than he was last year. I forgot they drafted Hyatt. That is a big guy. KJ Osborne's still out there. I don't know. I feel the same way, guys. KJ Osborne or Jordan Addison. Jawan Johnson. It's a decent pick. Get Zay Jones here. Get Zay Jones. Set my team to your Twitter. Alrighty. Maybe that's what we'll do on Wednesdays. We'll start off with a couple teams and then we'll get into a draft. Is that okay with you, Dennis? And we're gonna try to do drafts at 8. But put kids down, it's a little tough. So we'll get on when we get on, but the goal is 8, do a draft by like 8:30. Cash out, be in bed by 9:30. Alrighty. Who drafted Hyatt? Silly goose. I was going to draft Hyatt on my next turn. Good pick. I need to move Hyatt up since I am bigger on them. Did I draft Christian Watson? I like that pick. Potential going against, both of my guys. I wasn't as high as you were on Jordan Love, but I feel like I should have been. Heck, I might go Love here and then Dobbs. Get that double stack. Or not. Raheed Shaheed. I have Taysom Hill as my next player. I don't know about that. I think the player I want is going to be Alec Pierce. I think Anthony Richardson can't make the normal throws, but he's going to throw bombs to Alec Pierce. Check out Toby taking Nico Collins in front of me. Getting rude, dude. It's rude. Click it. I know. I feel the same way. Blake, I wish I would have drafted more Bijan. I haven't been following a bunch of the news, but some people are saying Kyler Murray may not play this much. Is that true? People don't know shit. All these internet doctors keep saying, well, if they do really bad, they're not gonna just throw him out there. Fuck, they don't know shit. If he feels fine, that motherfucker is gonna play. He's a competitor. Why would he not play? They already paid him. It's I don't know. These guys who say that he's not gonna play because he's hurt, he got hurt at the end of the year. Maybe he's not fully healthy and he doesn't play. That's possible. But maybe he's, I think it's a little early to make a huge stand on him. If you're huge on him, if you think that he'll be healthy and ready to go, take that stand. But nobody knows anything yet. I feel like you got to kind of wait. He's one of those players you should wait on unloading on. I think you should get a sprinkle of him here and there in case he does. He's okay by week 2. But because if he's ready, where he's going is an unbelievable value. But at this point, I don't think I would either. In my big board, I'm feeling about my Minnesota stacks. I have 35% Cousins, 50% Addison, 44% KJ. I didn't get any Jettas. I didn't, given his price, but I'm riding Minnesota to the moon. Nice, dude. I didn't really get too many Minnesota stacks, but I have a bunch of weird stacks because I didn't guess it correctly. I guess while I was drafting, I really thought Addison was going to the Chargers. It still doesn't make sense to me where they went. You know what? Might as well grab Jordan Love here. Yeah. Bunch of picks past ADP. Come back and get Juan Dale. Get quarterback off the board. Wide receivers and tight ends. Did you see the interview with Anthony Richardson, 13-year-old brother? No, I did not see that. Was it good or was it funny? Or what's on with it? Little brother. Oh, I'm gonna pause the music so I can hear this real quick. I don't know if it's gonna pause over for you guys, but I can't hear it. That dude sounds like a grown-ass man. How old is that kid? He needed to get something like a grown man with a neck tattoo. He really does. And he kind of looks like Anthony Richardson, like a whole bunch. Very, very similar. I'm on the Green Bay, in the big board. 42% love, 36 Dubs, 26 Watson, and 24 Jones. Yeah, it's a good combo of players, man. That is a good combo. Oh. A bunch of good receivers here, still on the board. We're going to go with Juan Dale. And then, who Detroit? Let's see, Detroit has Marvin Jones back. Star him up. Brock Wright. Star him up. Tap in Detroit. See what else we got in here. Cleve Freeman. Wait, which one was the one that got fucking canned? Yeah, we'll stick with Marvin Jones. Brock Wright as my two safety valves. How receivers? We have 6 receivers. Maybe we'll do 2 more receivers and a tight end. Pull the music back up. That was like a nice little. That was a really good video. The dude sounds legit, like a man, like a man. Like he's about to come into the league too. Maybe he's an offensive lineman in the making. Because that dude sounded scary. Man, there's so many combinations you can put with people. with the Daniel Jones. The reason why I like Daniel Jones is that he has so many weapons in so many different ways. Here. We'll go Paris Campbell. A 4-stack for the Giants. So I have Wan'Dale Robinson. You have Paris Campbell. You have Darren Waller. You could grab Saquon. $1 Saquon. I just saw it too. Isaiah Hodgins, Colin Johnson, the last year's tight end that seemed to be, on his way up. Daniel Bellinger, Paris Campbell. Darius Slayton, there's so many options with Daniel Jones, and you gotta expect that Daniel Jones is not gonna play worse than he did last year. I'm not gonna say he's gonna play as good as he did last year, but he's gonna be in that range when he did last year, which was pretty fucking solid. If he does play bad, I can see him getting the boot, but what are they gonna boot him for this year? Who does Green Bay have tight end? I forget. Green Bay. They drafted Tucker Kraft. Maybe you think Jaden Reed. Jones has a super solid floor. He gets the support of his front office. You've definitely convinced me to take a significant amount of him. Well, I don't see why they wouldn't. They've done everything to support that guy. They've given him everything that man must need to succeed. With how much they're giving him, they're not planning for another quarterback to come in there. They've given him a bunch of players. Jameson Crowder, I think, is also there. They gave him it's a bunch of slot receivers, but in the offense that they run, they're probably going to get hurt a little bit next year. But at the same time, you're going to have big plays coming out of their receiver room. Oh, Jaden Reed went literally right before I was going to fucking pick him. Oh. Take Marvin Jones here. Damn. Let's look at the board. Tight ends. Where we're going. Hayden Hurst is still out there. I don't think he should go undrafted. Could go down Daniel Bellinger. Braxton Berrios. Oh, you want Braxton? I think that's a great pick. I mean, he's going to be the maybe not the first option, but he brings a lot to best ball in particular. He's a gadget guy, right? He gonna be who's gonna focus on Braxton Berrios when Waddle and Tyreek Hill are down the field? Absolutely fucking nobody. This guy's gonna run free, and he has the wiggle to beat 1v1s, and he's gonna have those revenge games versus the Jets, man. You know that. They're bringing him in for that shit. All right, let's read the team back. Probably not my best team, but it was a good team, I think. Ended up with Cooper Kupp, Saquon Barkley, Najee Harris, Christian Watson, Kyle Pitts, Rashad White, Gabe Davies, Daniel Jones, Samaje P. Ryan, Jared Goff, Chase Brown, Zay Jones, Alec Pierce, Jordan Love, Wan'Dale Robinson, Paris Campbell, Marvin Jones, and Hayden Hurst. Solid team. I wouldn't say the most spectacular team, but Hayden Hurst in the last round, we'll take it. Rick Mikes. You got Bijan, Garrett Wilson, Calvin Ridley, Jerry Jeudy, Trevor Lawrence. We read that again. Mike went with Bijan, Garrett Wilson, Calvin Ridley, Jerry Jeudy, Trevor Lawrence, Dallas Goedert, David Montgomery, Jahan Dotson. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Khalil Herbert, Zay Flowers, Russell Wilson, Juwan Johnson, Rasheed Rice. That could be big. I'm so conflicted on that guy. Israel Bonaconda, Jerick McKinnon, Ernest Johnson, Cedric Tillman, Braxton Berrios. It's a good draft. Good draft. Oh, man. Good draft, guys. Good draft. Alrighty. Yes, a fellow Braxton believer, especially in Miami. Obviously, he could, 1-3 games where he goes both. I agree. It's only for a last round to pay off. It's just literally 1 week for him to pay off. The way I look at it is like your last 3 to 4 picks, you're looking for 1 to like you said 1 to 3. You're looking for 1 to 3 good games, and hopefully one of those good games are like blow up games. That's what you want from your last 3. Unless you get lucky, you get Jamal Williams, or you get like somebody that blows up. You know what I mean? Like a Zay Jones last year. Build those slice. Would they ever change a player's position? At the beginning, before a tournament, they'll do it. They won't do it once a tournament has been drafted, as far as I know. Because you can't have some people have a certain player before, you know what I mean? It would mess things up in their own system. So I can see them adding players to the pool if he wasn't in there, but I don't see them change. I don't see them ever changing a player's position before a draft or after a draft has already started. Elijah Higgins, who's a tight end? I don't know anything about Elijah Higgins. He's listed on the Dolphins wide receiver / tight end. I think that's why they did that. Mike McDaniel's on Elijah Higgins, converting wide receivers to tight end in today's NFL. Isn't as hard as it used to be. Hit pause. Stop making me go to Aldi's. I don't shop at Aldi's. Today's tight end in today's tight end. 41 shoots tight end. So yeah, he should be a tight end if they're saying he should be a tight end. But, you know, yeah. And look, fucking Taysom Hill's still a fucking tight end. Like, he's not a tight end. You know, like they do that with certain players. Like drafters do the same thing with Juwan Johnson. They have him listed as a receiver too. You can throw a complaint in for next year, but they kind of do their own thing. I don't have any pull with them. I got in texted with. I've got to get in contact with DK and drafters. Yeah, like they don't have their tournaments out yet, so that's definitely a good thing to do. I'm still trying to get my fucking 1099 from DraftKings, so good luck with changing a fucking player's name, man. With them, I'm a little floored with DraftKings right now, but we're gonna figure it out. All right, gentlemen, this was a fun draft. You know how we always do it. We'll be back on Wednesday, and we're going to try to go 3 days a week now. So we're going to go Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we're going to try to get on at 8. But on Wednesdays, we're going to review teams. If you guys want your draft boards reviewed / your lineups, submit them to my Twitter. It's really easy for me to pull them up and show them that way. I have a Discord now. If you need a link, I'll send it to you through Twitter as well. It's been fun. It's been real fun, y'all. Later.